The purpose of this module is to consider the process of implementing SBIRT into your school. In this video, we will hear from two school leaders about their experience with implementation. The only way your students will benefit from SBIRT is if they actually receive services and if services are delivered as intended, that is, with fidelity. The goal of this project is to systematically integrate SBIRT into your school practice and work to achieve fidelity. To accomplish this, there are 5 steps in a process of implementing SBIRT into your school. Step 1 is to explore. By viewing the what, why, and how video series, you are already gathering important information about SBIRT in order to make an informed decision.
In our experience, SBIRT has the greatest level of success when we were very precise in how we did our pacing. We bit off little chunks. We began with a pilot group that was interested in studying the use of SBIRT first. And once that pilot group became very comfortable and convinced of the efficacy of the intervention, we then expanded and provided training for everyone. We committed over the course of a 5-year period of time, and I'll actually bump it up probably to 7 years worth of time, to systemic implementation of SBIRT.
Consider why is addressing student behavioral health concerns important in your schools. Consider student need data, how SBIRT fits, your capacity for implementing a new service, and staff readiness to deliver. Ultimately, your exploration will result in a decision on whether or not to move forward with SBIRT implementation. Step 2 is to begin planning. What are the barriers to implementation? How will these barriers be addressed, and which administrators will be available to help address the barriers? Additionally, during the planning process, you will address how students will be selected for receiving SBIRT and what will your school's referral pathway look like from incident to service. Which staff will be selected for delivering SBIRT, and what is their readiness to deliver the new services?
We were noticing that our numbers, our opportunity, our incidents of use were going down. So we went back to our decision rules that help us to decide when we should be using motivational interviewing or SBIRT. And we recognized that we didn't have a really clear referral process for the intervention. So going back to our systems and looking at what are the systems that are in place that trigger our psychologists, counselors, or social workers to use SBIRT.
We realized that some of those roles, well, it's not that they don't have the time to engage in the brief intervention, but they may need support to do that. Like you may need to address the scheduling issues or how that person's going to have contact. And sometimes, for like specifically in our case, it wasn't the individual having the time with the student, it was how do we figure out in the referral process how to make sure that the referrals were getting through and around everyone on the team.
Step 3 involves staff learning to provide the brief intervention with fidelity by completing the pre-training reading, attending the 2-day training, receiving feedback, and participating in ongoing self-assessments of practice. Step 4 involves systematically integrating SBIRT into practice and delivering the services to 1 to 2 new students per month and recording that data into the SBIRT data tracking sheet. Step 5 includes engaging in process improvement by examining SBIRT data and participating in ongoing team technical assistance sessions and coaching for implementation. For more information on School SBIRT, visit wishschools.org, then click on Resources, then School SBIRT.